Hi, Pamela here, and today I'm going to talk about procrastination. Yes, this is the subject I decide to talk about. The reason being, it happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens all the time. The majority of us experience it, and I think this is a time for us to help one another. Okay, the definition of procrastination is delaying or putting off something of an importance, something that requires our immediate attention. Does that ring a bell? Do you think you put off things that are important? I know I do. Ding, 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 ding. Procrastination is something that I deal with regularly, and as I help myself, I'm helping you. Okay? So here we go. There are a few types of procrastinators. Procrastinators that like to be aroused. There are procrastinators that avoid situations. They're avoiders. And then you have decisional procrastinators. Procrastinators that are the arousal type are the ones that like that arousal. They like to get that rush, that last minute rush of oh my gosh, I only have a little bit of time. I got to get it done. So they cram everything into a small time frame to try to complete the task. But guess what? Doing so causes a lot of problems. The first thing it causes is, I would say, headaches. The reason why I can say that is because I did it quite often in college, completing assignments at the last minute, thinking that I can remember everything. But the end result of doing that was headaches, feeling imbalanced, tired, and that's something that we all, as procrastinators, need to master. Not to do things within 2 minutes. We need to set aside time and do things in a timely fashion so that we're not rushing and that we're not making ourselves uneasy and becoming sick. Because that is one thing that procrastination will do. It will cause you to get sick. You can get a cold, flu, your immune system can get compromised, you'll have stomach problems, and that is something that we need to prevent. The other thing that procrastinators do is they are avoiders. They avoid things. And the reason why procrastinators become avoiders because they have fear of failure. They fear that the particular, I would say, assignment, project, or situation that they're in or need to go through, they feel that they will fear at it. It can be, I would say, a sport, completing a project, being able to perform a certain way on your job, or accomplishing something so big that it's going to change your life. And the reason why we avoid situations of not completing tasks as an avoider is because we may not be comfortable with change. We feel like if we're changed, then we may not be the same person. So what we do is we put off things that will ultimately help us, but we, in our minds, we are feeling like it's going to, change something that may not be so productive, or we might get too successful that maybe people we may not like the way people may view us, or the opinions or the different criticisms that come at us. So we become avoiders a type of person that avoids getting into or completing certain projects. And the other type of procrastinator is the decisional procrastinator. A person who's indecisive, they put off making decisions, they make last minute decisions, and in doing so, that can cause a lot of issues. It can cause you to lose friendships with a person. It can cause a great deal of distress. It can cause problems that may affect you of some sort, that may be a major situation. I know for me particularly, I procrastinate often. I'm working on it, I'm working on it, I'm working on it. So one of the things that I do that's horrible that I need to work on is I think I play too much Candy Crush. Yes, I do. But I love it. And the reason why I love it is because it helps me to relax, of course, and the idea of strategizing and putting things in perspective in each board, it helps me to challenge, is very challenging. That's another thing. I love the challenge. So my goal is to change that, because there are a lot of things that I have planned for myself and I need to meet the goals. So, no, not only the goals, but the deadlines. So, my plan is to, my plan is to set goals every day for myself and start in the morning. Don't wait until the end of the evening, because usually that's in the evening is your low time. You get relaxed. You don't want to do too much. So the plan is to start in the morning. Start the goals in the morning to get started with. And I would start off by stating my goals and engaging in the things that I need to do. Now, the other thing, the helpful thing for procrastination, people who procrastinate, is to talk to someone, a mentor, someone who inspires you, someone who will motivate you to do the things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis. If you do that, you will find yourself getting a lot of things done. Me particularly, sometimes I can be a loner. That needs to change too. But I think that with my mentors that I have, it will definitely help me to move quickly, move along to where I'm going. And then the other thing, lastly, the most important thing to do is keep your eyes on the prize. If there's a task, maybe whether it's large or small, that you need to complete, just keep plugging away, keep, pressing on until you get it done. Don't delay, don't allow obstacles to get in your way of completing the task. Because at the end of the day, procrastination only just hinders a lot of things. There are good reasons for people who procrastinate, but today we're talking about how it affects us in a negative way. With that being stated, I hope you learned some valuable things about procrastination, and I would say to you, find someone who can help you, who inspire you. Write your goals down every day. And also keep track of what you need to do. Allow the large projects to come first, then the small things. And try to not do things that may cause a distraction, like my favorite game, Candy Crush. So for me, I'm going to say, I'm going to try to put the game down for about, I'm going to say, a week. Pray for me. I hope I can do it. So to conclude this topic, there's more to come, and I will talk to you soon about procrastination. Thanks, and have a great day.